Redundant publication, duplicate and overlapping publication, slicing. Redundant publication. It is also known as duplicate publication. Refers to the practice of republishing the same research paper or same research findings in multiple journals without disclosure. How to avoid this redundant publication? Careful planning. Okay, careful planning, transparent reporting, pre-registration, authorship discussion, use of plagiarism detection software. Factors leading to redundant publication. What are the factors that will lead to the redundant publication? So, writing same content in various languages. So, for example, transformer protection. So, transformer protection, they are writing in Kannada, they are writing in English, they are writing in Telugu. So same content, but they are writing in the different languages. Next is a same content for different audience. So that is a transformer protection. They publish in the Scopus and elsewhere, or it is a IGSDR. So they are publishing in a different audience, for a different audience. Next, reporting on a longitudinal program of study. Reporting on longitudinal program of study. Publishing paper from one's own dissertation. Next, publishing papers from one's own dissertation. Next, types: duplicate publication, overlapping publication, slicing. Problems of redundant publication. So if they do the redundant publication, what is the problems will occur? Waste of time of peer review and reviewers and editors. Waste of time of peer reviewers and editors leads to the flaw meta-analysis, distort academic reward system, violation of copyright, bulk literature for no benefit other than the author. So for example, if anyone is taking papers for literature, okay, so they are doing the same content, okay, bulk literatures for no benefit other than the author. So distort academic reward system, okay, violation of copyright leads to flaw meta-analysis, waste of time of peer reviewers and editors. Next, problem of duplicate publications. So assembly of two or more articles to produce new one. So you can observe here, two or more articles to produce new one. Assembly of two or more articles to produce new one. Next, reporting of different outcomes from same source. Okay, this is a D1, D2, you remember like this. These are the different outcomes from a same source. Reporting of different outcomes from same study sample. So for example, minor variations, okay, different outcomes from same study sample. Next, one already preliminary article is there. For that a data is added, okay, new data is added to the preliminary article. So what are the problems of duplicate publications? Means the assembly of two or more articles to produce a new one, okay, and reporting of different outcomes from same study sample. New data is added to the preliminary article. Next, reproduction of an article already published using identical sample and outcomes. So here, reproduction of an article already published using identical sample and outcomes. So you can remember like this: a a1, okay, they have reproduced the reproduction of an article already it is published using an identical sample and outcomes that is changed to simple minor variations reproduction. Okay, some modifications they have done and reproduced that one. Okay, so these are the publication of duplicate publications. So how to avoid this duplicate publications? Awareness programs should be done. Okay, so then they should know about the uh, misconduct, scientific misconduct. Then awareness program should be done. So they require awareness programs, being clear about new information. If they are doing a research, what they are doing a new innovation topic, so that is they should have a details regarding that. Okay, they clear about new information, being clear about new information. Cite all related papers including submitted but not accepted also. No need to repeat until further confirmation. So they have already applied for one journal, so they it is in the website, it is pending. Okay, it is not published still. Again that paper is published in the another journal. Okay, so wait until you get the reply from that journal. Okay, so no need to repeat until further confirmation. Strict rules and penalties. So if any duplicate publications is there, duplicate publishing is doing, then any penalty, if it is a penalty, then no one will do. Okay, if awareness is there, then they will avoid they will not do. Okay, so clear about information. If they have a clear cut information, then they will not lead to the duplicate publication. That will not to the duplicate publications. Disclose full details of related papers. Next, instead of quantity, focus on quality. So you should not go with the quantity. So I have published so many papers. If the content is same, and if you are doing modifications in the papers, and same paper you are publishing in different journals, then that is not use. Okay, you should go with the quality of your knowledge. So instead of quantity, focus on quality. Next is a full disclosure about previous paper. If you are publishing a paper, complete it with the conclusion, results, everything. Okay, don't go with the another paper. So full disclosure about previous paper. Next, duplicate publication. Publication of the same paper in more than one journal. That is, for example, one paper they have I told already, they publish in Scopus, they publish in elsewhere, they publish in different journals. Okay, international journals. So they go with the different journals. Secondary publication means publication of the same article for different audience, example different journal in different language. Okay, so already I told transformer protection. So in Kannada, in English, in Telugu, also different languages. So that transformer protection is published in, for example, 3 to 4 journals. That is the example. Next, another example is transformer protection. Okay, they go with the different journals, different language, different journals. Overlapping publishing. practice of submitting the same manuscript to two or more journals at the same time without informing the journal editor that the manuscript has been submitted elsewhere. Multiple submission or dual submission. So salami slicing. What is the salami slicing? So you can see the example here. So salami slicing. So one box is there. So that we cut into a many pieces. Okay. So if we join that, it is a one box. But what is here? We are doing slices. Okay. So here also same. One paper is there. Okay. That we split it into a many papers. Many papers. Okay, to get what? To get a more journals, publication certificates. Okay, so this is a when author breaks up a large study into a two or more smaller published articles. He is creating slice of his work. His work is splitted into more smaller slices. Single research is divided into slices, each of which is at least publishable unit for the sake of multiple publication. Why they are doing like that? So for the sake of many so researchers to say that I have published many papers, but what is that? So all papers is equal to one research study. Okay, so in order to sake of for the sake of multiple publications. Next, why salami slicing is unethical or bad? So you can say that it leads to a self plagiarism. So already one paper is published, so he is publishing somewhat extension of that. Okay, so that will lead to the self plagiarism, and some journals will ban the authors. Okay, without proper conclusion and without completing the topic, that will lead to the ban the authors. It increases quantity instead of quality. So you will get a many publications, but what is the quality of the paper? So that you should think about it. So it increases quantity but instead of quality. Waste of peer reviewers time. So when they are reading or anything, reviewers, okay, so they go through the topic everything, so but the conclusion is not completed. Okay, half of it is waste of peer reviewers time. Even if they read complete paper, they will not understand because part 2 is there, part 3 is there, part 4 is there, so he have split it into many parts. It increases only the author's citation. So if the one paper is published, one topic is publishing in different ways, in a different sections, so then you'll get many citations. So it will increase only the author citation record. Authors also lose credibility. What are the characteristics of Salami's publication? Overlap, fragmentation. That is, fragmentation means breaking down a studies, finding into a smaller, disjointed parts to publish separately. Redundancy. So repetition of data, methods or analysis across multiple publications to create the appearance of new research. Lack of context. Each publication may lack background information or discussion, making it difficult to understand the full scope of the research. Minimal contribution, potential for bias, impact on literature. These are the characteristics of Salami publication. Fragmentation, redundancy, overlap, fragmentation, redundancy, lack of context, and minimal contribution, potential for bias, impact on literature. How to avoid salami slicing publication? Complete reporting, methods, background, results, discussion. Transparency, disclose publications or overlapping data to maintain integrity and avoid redundancy. quality over quantity. Prioritize the quality. Peer review. Colleagues and mentors send feedback to ensure study is cohesive and valuable. Alternative formats. Meta analysis to present findings.